Fun fact, I hate flying. I would rather drive completely across the country over 4 days than to fly. Bye-bye, thank you. Made it. The flight actually wasn't too bad. As flights goes, probably one of the best flights, combo flights I've had. So, yay for that. But I'm in Sacramento, and now I'm here to pick up a new truck. This is gonna be different. Well, I'm sure you figured out by now that this isn't mine. I did not buy this. Four Wheel Campers is loaning this to me for just over 2 weeks. While I'm out here in California, kind of following along with Kara and Danielle in the Rebelle Rally. I am meeting up with some other rally husbands Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so Thursday. And then a small group of us are going out to wheel and explore and camp and follow along with the rally in the vicinity, but not too close, because we can't get too close because then the ladies could get in trouble if we're too close. So that's the plan. So I have a parking brake on. Parking brake's on. How do I release the parking brake? That parking brake? Ha! So I have this beautiful 2024 GMC Sierra AT4 with the Four Wheel Campers Hawk on the back, and I get to use this and wheel with this, live out of it for the next 2 weeks, which is crazy exciting and nerve-wracking because I've never driven a vehicle of this size for this long. Certainly never camped out of a four-wheel camper, anything before. So I can already tell you I do miss my Gladiator. So the title wasn't clickbait. I did say goodbye to my Gladiator for this. But I didn't sell it, and I didn't buy this, so it's accurate, but I'm sorry if it was kind of clickbaity, but I couldn't think of anything else to call a video. So the plan from here is I need to go to the store for groceries, and also when they loan these out, they don't have bedding in them, so I've got to figure out what I'm gonna sleep in bedding wise. Because it's just too hard for them to, keep up with keeping everything clean and all that. And then find a place to camp tonight between here and Mammoth Lake. So I'm in Sacramento, Kara's in Mammoth Lake, and I'm gonna get somewhere in between the two and camp tonight, and then arrive there tomorrow. So that's the plan. I'm currently traveling on Highway 50 east of Sacramento, just south of Lake Tahoe. I'm only like 30 miles from Lake Tahoe right now. Traveling through the El Dorado National Forest. It is beautiful here. even following a U-Haul. It's beautiful. There's a river just right down there that I can see occasionally. Definitely a place I want to come back to. When I look at my maps on Gaia and the MVUM, there are a ton of Forest Service roads up here. So marking this on my list is a place to come back to. I wish I was able to stay somewhere around in here, which I have decided I'm not going to camp tonight. It was much later when I left Sacramento than I planned. I didn't really have a specific area that I was going to get to, and so I'm just going to play it safe and just head to Mammoth Lake, meet up with Kara, and help get her ready for the rally. It is the next day. We are in Mammoth Lakes, California. The Rebelle Rally is getting real. We've got check-in, vehicle pre-tech inspections, a bunch of different activities going on this afternoon. This is going to be so cool. I just think they're going to be great.
Hang on to that. You have a lot of documents to put in there for tomorrow too.
All right, thank you.
Karen and Danielle are now at pre-tech for the vehicle, and this is just where they get an initial once-over of the rig. Anything obvious that the technicians find that may need to be addressed, they have till tomorrow to get that done. But it's just kind of an initial check-over before the official tech inspection tomorrow. As you can see, there's a lot of different vehicles here. A lot of Jeeps, a lot of Toyotas, quite a few Broncos. And there's quite a few corporate teams that are entered in the event. Toyota's got 5 or 6 of their newest vehicles in here. Ford's got some of their vehicles in here. Jeep has an official Jeep team. Honda has a team in the crossover category. BMW has a team in the crossover category. So it's a big deal that companies, pay to put their vehicles in here with official corporate teams and see how they do. So it's kind of cool. But unfortunately, Kara is not on the Jeep corporate team. They don't have a corporate sponsor. They're getting their tracker installed. They're not allowed to touch it. This allows the rally to keep up with their positioning and their location for all the checkpoints if they get lost, for the online tracking. That's what they're doing.
No, I know. We haven't shown.
Well, pre-tech went very well. Just asked us to zip tie up a couple wires that were able to flop around under the hood. So no big deal, got that taken care of, and should be no problem during primary inspection tomorrow. Ineos has a team. Chevy has a team here with the brand new ZR2 Bison. The front end of this thing is absolutely sick.
So Liz, Avis's teammate, she said that she knows that we can't have dogs on the rally, and she knows that I love my babies. She brought a little Frenchie to me. So I was like, ooh, what am I gonna name it? And she's like, I don't know, but that's your teammate number 4. And I was like, oh, Quattro! This is Quattro, everybody! Me, Quattro, he's a cute little guy. He's gonna go with us everywhere.
Goose is gonna be even more jealous.
I can't get a hold of it ever. This is the Rebelle Rally 4th teammate.
All right, you two.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Time to roll out.
We are. Yeah, we're ready. Yep.
Y'all got this.
Anxious, nervous, excited, all the things.
Y'all got this. Do what you know.
We're just going on a leisurely drive right now.
You're just overlanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an explore.
Without Gaia.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
It'll be fine.
Today we still have.
It'll be fine.
We still have phones today.
It'll be fine.
It's all fine. Fine.
All right.
Excited.
Y'all get out of here.
All right.
All right, love
Go
you.
kick some ass.
We will.
I love you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
The last thing to do before heading to their first base camp is actually get the maps of where base camp is. Up until right now, they have no idea. Y'all have fun! All right, well, they're off, which means we can finally go play.
Yeah.
It's our turn now.
What's that?
I said they're off. That means we can finally go play.
Let's go play. What are we going to do? Something fun?
Something fun. So, this is Rob. This is Greg. That's Brett. They were the last 3 vehicles that went out with Kara, or their wives were in the last 3 vehicles. So we're going to be traveling around over the next 8-9 days, doing our own adventure, tracking their progress, and following along. So let's go see what we can find. All right, we are headed down the mountain. The very nice truck with flatbed and the 4-wheel camper topper on the back, that's Rob's rig. He's actually the one who got me in touch with 4-wheel campers to be able to drive this for the next 2 weeks. So super pumped to be traveling with him during the rest of this trip. And the rest of the guys, I'll show you their rigs later. Brett has a sweet 4-wheel drive van, not like a Sprinter van, like real van. So I'll show you those later. And I still have things that I'm learning about this thing, so I'll be figuring that along the way too. Our first stop is gas and groceries, and then go explore, go wander, find a place to camp. Well, we have left Mammoth Lakes and we are headed into Nevada. That is actually where Kara's first base camp is tonight. We were able to find out where it is so we could be sure and stay away from it. But they're starting out in Nevada. And so we are headed to Nevada as well to camp near apparently a really nice hot spring, like a natural hot spring. So I'm bummed about that. I've never camped next to a natural hot spring, and apparently this is not one that smells of sulfur, so that's a plus too. I'm hoping we get to camp plenty early because I have got to organize this mess. It's a disaster here, and this is probably one of the biggest reasons why I'm glad I don't have my Gladiator, because all this stuff would not fit. I've got stuff for after the rally. I don't know if you can see behind me this purple thing here. That's Kara's dress, because there's a gala at the end of the rally. So Kara's dress, I've actually got a nice pants and sport coat in there. Yeah, gonna get fancy. So and then I've got a lot of Kara stuff in here that they don't actually need on the rally, but she needs once they're done with the rally. So I'm just the pack mule, and I'm glad I have a big 2500 full-size truck to do that. It is really weird to drive though. I'm anxious to get on the trail and see how it feels. When I picked this up, I did get a full tour of 4-wheel campers facilities. They're just outside of Sacramento, and I was really blown away. Every single thing is manufactured right there in that facility. Down to the wiring harnesses are all assembled there. Multiple CNC machines cutting out cabinets and stuff, welding for the frames, all the fit and finishes and upholstery and fabric is sewn there. With the exception of things like the hot water heater, the refrigerator, those types of things that go into the components of it. The whole shell and what makes up the 4-wheel camper is all manufactured right there. So I was blown away by that. So fully made in the USA, which is awesome. And just really anxious to put this to the test over the next couple weeks. And I'll bring you along. I'll share my full experiences. If I don't like something, you'll know it. If I love something, you'll know it. If it's just going to take some time to get used to it, you'll know it. The biggest thing to get used to now is parking. Because this thing is massive. I just feel like I'm driving a semi compared to my Gladiator. I do miss my Gladiator. Very much so. Because in my Gladiator is just ready to roll. Everything stays equipped. All my stuff is in there. And one of the things I learned about picking up a vehicle that's not yours, I know it's popular to like go to Alaska and pick up, you can rent Overland vehicles in Alaska. Rob's done that. Lifestyle Overland has done that. And the one thing that just when we went to the grocery store, I'm like, you know what? I don't even have salt and pepper. When you're just doing your thing at home, you can grab cooking spray, you can grab salt and pepper, you can grab condiments. When you're doing something like this, it's like you got to go to the store for the very first time and just buy a whole bunch of stuff that you're probably not going to use up by the end of the trip, and then you're just going to have to throw away. So that's kind of weird. But we're just we've got some highway miles to put down before hitting the trailhead. This is already pretty. I'll share anything pretty along the way, and if not, I'll see you when we get the trailhead. I don't know if you can see the HUD. There's a heads-up display on this truck, and it gives me pitch and roll and my four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive status. Like I said, I don't know if it's coming through on camera. Oh yeah, there you go, you can't see it, but that is so cool. It just occurred to me that this will be my very first time to camp in Nevada. It'll be my first time driving off-road in Nevada. It's a special day. I'm adding a new state to my camping list. I need to get back in my side of the road. Alright, we are on dirt, heading to the hot spring. I don't think we have a long way to go to get there, maybe just a few miles. But I'm excited. It is a very, very dusty road. Actually, if I'm closer to Rob, I can't even see his lights in the rear. I can just make them out back here. Well, our proposed campsite for tonight is quite crowded. You know how I feel about that. Apparently, I mean, it's a Thursday. It's they thought it would be hit or miss on whether or not it would be completely empty or completely packed. And completely packed seems like the way this is going. Man, I love the idea of camping at a hot spring, but don't love the idea of camping amongst this. Well, we did find this nice little spot here. I don't know. I think we may just give it a shot. This doesn't look like a rowdy bunch. There's a few people in the hot spring. So I think we may just give it a shot tonight and see how it goes. There's definitely plenty of room for everybody. I don't know. Definitely be my first time camping like this. Well, we got the wagons all circled up, and now time to pop open the four-wheel camper and get it organized. Well, setting it up is just that easy. I need to organize the inside. Oh yeah, that's nice. $30 bedding, or $36 bedding from Walmart. Pillowcases, don't need those. More pillowcases, don't need those. There. The great thing about this is I can just leave it this size, which is basically a full-size bed. And then when I pick Kara up, I can slide this out. And I can throw a couple of these mattresses over there and turn it into a queen-size bed. And if I really wanted it larger, I can come all the way out, turn this into a giant king-size bed. But I don't need that now. Now my bed's made for the next 2 weeks. Beautiful. I like it. Well, now that I've got the bed made and a few things organized, I'm gonna go over here to the hot spring and see how it is. Nobody in here but us, even though there's a lot of people around. But so far, pretty quiet.
We're just having like a meetup.
Good timing.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Okay, well,
But
that's good to know.
the pool was empty, so I'm like, I'm going, like, these guys are setting up camp. I'm like, screw that, there's nobody in there, I'm going now.
Yeah.
Like, this many people.
Well, we had a nice little soak in the hot spring, and now we're back. Just finished setting up, but I have never in my life seen a 360-degree sunset. Look at that. But it is. I mean, the color just goes all the way around. That is wild. That is absolutely bonkers gorgeous. This is beautiful out here. We got fireworks. I don't know that I want fireworks at camp, but we have fireworks. And this is why I don't like camping near people, because you get stuff like that. Yeah, we're out in the middle of this beautiful area, and they're shooting fireworks. Wow, I want to hear the birds, bugs, crickets. You know, nothing. But we got fireworks. And here's another one. Ooh. Oh. This is nice. I do like having this space. So it's 9 o'clock. Open my laptop, get a little work done, and then go to bed. This is nice. This was real comfortable. I slept very good. I did get cold about 3 a.m. So I got up and grabbed my little down puffy blanket here. And that made all the difference. This does have a whole diesel heater thing in it. But at 3 a.m. I didn't want to try to figure that out. We will be camping at much higher elevation tonight. So tonight I will figure out the diesel heater. I don't know, it's not a diesel heater. I think it's a gasoline heater. It's a Truba. All right, time to get up. I love being back in the desert. Although it's much colder here than southern Arizona for sure. It's just beautiful in a very barren, desolate, kind of way. But our plan today is chill around here at camp. Everybody's got a little work to get done, that sort of thing. Goal is to leave out of here by 9:30. It's currently 8, and relocate to a different area, get out of this area, because we suspect potentially tomorrow they could come through here, and we don't want to be anywhere near them. So we're actually going to go back into California and go to a campsite that Rob knows of that's got a fun little technical trail to get up to it. So that's the plan. We want to be at the trailhead before noon, because at noon today there is the very first live stream. So we've got multiple Starlinks, and Craig actually brought a small television to set up so we can sit back and watch the live stream. So the plan is to be able to do that and set that up at the trailhead. Then after the live is over, go up the trail and make camp. So that's the plan today. Let me give you a tour of the 4-wheel camper Hawk that I have. All right, here's my inside. Let me turn some lights on. So the bed was actually really comfortable last night. Nice large little kitchen area here with sink with hot water, 2-burner stove, some storage under here. With a fridge, nice size fridge you get. Storage under here. This is where all the pots and pans and stuff are. This is just access to the water pump. Drawer for spoons and all the stuff. Let's see, little tiny storage room down here that I'm using as kind of a little pantry. Electrical stuff there. I'm using this area as my dirty clothes since it's just me for a little bit. I've got that is my other pantry. Little storage pockets up here. That's just used toilet paper and where I'm kind of putting my trash bag. Little cubby under here that I put my shoes. That's my Insta-Privy toilet. The table does move around. You can take it out. A nice big storage area under here that I'm not really using for much right now. But I'll probably pack some more stuff in there later tonight. This does fold forward, and with the extra cushions and stuff, you can turn this into, you know, like a twin size bed here. So it's real nice. 20 gallons of water storage under that bench. I'm not sure where the batteries are. It's got 200 amp hours of batteries. So far, my initial impression is it's definitely a livable space for two. I think I think Kara and I could travel in something like this. The only downside to this model, what the heck is that? Someone backing up a tractor? What is that?
Smoke alarm.
Oh!
Bacon alarm, actually.
Oh, apparently Brett's burning his breakfast over there. That's hysterical. The only downside that there's two criticisms that I have so far. One, there's just not very much storage in here, as you just saw. So if like, you know, in a year from now, Kara and I will be hitting the road and traveling full time. We are currently trying to figure out what that's going to look like. If we chose something like this, we would definitely do a rear seat delete in the truck and have all that as storage for, especially for like clothes and stuff like that. So that would be a must for us traveling full time in something like this. The other thing is, this just has a very basic electrical system. So it does have, you know, 110 outlets, but it's limited to being connected to shore power, which sucks. So there's no inverter in here, like to power my Starlink and that sort of stuff. So that's a bummer. You've only got 2 USB-A ports. This is 2024. There's no USB-C, so that's a mega bummer. And one 12-volt socket. That's all you get in here. This is the hot water. No, this is the heater. Controls here. Water pump there. This is the hot water controlled there. Basic battery monitor here. So I did run my Starlink last night, not all night, to charge a couple things overnight. Still have a full batteries, so didn't use much power there. And down here's some lighting controls for interior floor lighting, exterior lighting, those sort of things. But I think this is going to be perfect for me the next 8 days. Then I'll meet up with Kara, and she and I will travel together for another 3.5 days after the rally's over. So it's going to be good. It'll be fun. Each day or each morning, we will get an email with all the, well, not all, but some of the official photos that the Rebelle Rally took and that we can download. So I have one. Where did that go? There we go. So far, I've just got a couple here. We got a good photo of Danielle and Nick, one of the mechanics, going over tech inspection stuff. I got a good shot of the back of Boo with their team number there. And then their team photo turned out great. Look at that. There they are. Look at them. All right, we're off. I'm excited to go see new areas. This area's beautiful. And the big crowd at the campsite, they weren't bad. The fireworks, they did cut that off by 9:30, so not bad. They were respectful. We've got about an hour and a half on highway to the next trailhead, heading back into California. I'm gonna be really interested to see where the girls go tomorrow, and if they don't actually come by that hot spring, I'll be surprised. But we're heading into California to get away from that area, because we know that that's the general area where they will most likely be tomorrow. And just cruising. This thing does cruise well. Very comfortable, very cushy. I could take a nap. Well, we're only a few miles down the highway, and Brett, in his sweet van, just reported that he has a check engine light flashing. Flashing check engine lights usually are not good. So we're turning around. We're gonna go meet back up with him. He was in the rear of the pack, and go see what's going on. Got the code reader out.
The joke used to be that I carry a code reader because my friends drive Mopar, but I now have a Ford.
So the check engine light was flashing?
Flashing.
Oh, that's not good.
Got some cylinder misfires, looks like.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was gonna do new coil packs anyway. I just didn't get to it before this trip. So I might be doing coil packs in camp after I stop at the hardware store, or the auto parts store. That's okay. It only takes 10.
Well, this is another good example of where Starlink comes in real handy, because there's not a lot of cell signal out here. We've got like 1 bar, but we actually tried to send a text earlier, or I tried to send a text earlier, and it took forever to go through. So Starlink, not sponsored at all. Wouldn't mind being sponsored, so Elon, give me a call. But just to be able to have internet access to look up parts in case of a situation like this, you can make phone calls over the internet to check part stores. It's super handy, and the Mini just fits right in the dash. I mean, it's just right there. It's so small. It's not just for watching TikTok at camp. It has very practical purposes. Now on a little stretch of highway that cuts right through the mountains. It's a beautiful road. We've crossed out of the BLM land and now we're driving through the Inyo National Forest. I don't see a lot of forest here. We call it the Inyo National Bushes. Oh, there's some trees up there. Oh, look, there's a whole forest. Not really. Well, that was a beautiful drive. We are almost to Big Pine, California, which is where we will stop for lunch and stop to view the first live stream of the rally. And hopefully Brett can find some coil packs that are closer that he can go pick up today instead of waiting until tomorrow. We're supposed to go to some barbecue place in Big Pine, and being from the south, I'm skeptical of how of the quality of the California barbecue. I mean, we'll see. All right, we're at the Copper Top Barbecue, and they got the smokers going. It smells good. All right, it's my first time to ever have tri-tip. I don't even know what it is technically.
What?
We don't do tri-tip in the South.
No?
I mean, is it the same thing as brisket? Is that tri-tip?
Yeah, try to cut.
Okay. I like it.
I guess
Yeah.
tri-tip is kind of a California thing. Santa Maria is pretty famous for
Yeah, it's good.
tri-tip.
I like it. We relocated to this nearby city park because we weren't getting any signal over there. And Craig's going to set up a little TV for us to watch the first live stream. All right, here we go.
Oh, we got to turn the volume up, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Renewable innovations. Our backer is Pirelli and Total Chaos with Pennzoil on it.
It turns right and goes to X checkpoint options, checkpoint 2X. If they had continued.
While we're waiting for the technical difficulties, we got some fans of Grit and Grace in here. Look at it. Grit and Grace is getting more love. There's that's me. There's one there. There's two more here. I think there's more. I think there's more comments for Grit and Grace than anybody. Mm-hmm. Good job, people. Ah, Karen, Danielle are right there. Right there. We're not gonna get to see them.
Katie, I feel down.
All right, live stream's finishing up. Brett's headed to get some coil packs that he found in a town about 15 minutes away. Well, that was a lot of fun. Seeing them on the first live feed and the first tracking. Anxious to see how they do. But we are headed to the trailhead.
Greg, you wanna let me know when you made the turn?
And then gonna head to camp. They are letting me take the lead because I am the weakest link, being in a bone stock Sierra 2500 AT4. And so if I did I mention that this was a loaner and I can't damage this thing? So there. I was driving down the highway to our trailhead. Got Gaia pulled up on the CarPlay. Got the YB Tracker app so I can see their progress. Karen and Danielle are sitting on a black checkpoint right now, which is good. Got Starlink in the dash, making it all happen. Man, I love technology when it works. This is some cool stuff. Well, we are heading up into those mountains and we'll camp somewhere on the edge over there, I think, with a view of the valley and the mountains behind us. So that's the plan. Well, we stopped to let them air down their tires a little bit. I ran the camera up here to set it up to get us driving by, and now Brett's van won't start. So we're gonna go check it out. Will it do anything?
It won't even crank over, and he's got a whole bunch of new codes.
Won't even.
Yeah, that's it. When he's cranking it, nothing.
Did the starter go out?
Maybe. I mean, you can try hitting it with a hammer and seeing.
Hit it, Craig. Trying. Nothing.
Nada. Just checking the battery. Yeah, plenty of voltage.
Having the Starlink is so killer. There's zero signal here, but we can make calls. We're able to look stuff up with ChatGPT, look at diagrams. Like,
It's really become like a safety thing.
it is a safety thing.
It is.
Yeah, it's like a total game changer for this stuff. So.
And we found the fuse diagram and are checking fuses now.
That one is very clearly connected, whereas the other one looked darker, didn't it?
You are correct with that.
What fuse is in position 63 in the fuse box under the hood? Let's see.
That one doesn't have that little black line.
That's the trailer tow battery charge.
We think we may have found a blown fuse. We're swapping fuses with one that goes to the trailer charge, which obviously we don't need.
Big money.
It just blew. I just heard it blow.
You heard it blow?
Yeah, I just heard it pop. That was 13.
Okay, we have verified that fuse 13 is blowing when we turn the starter.
Yep, that's
Very
it.
clearly popped.
All right, we're blowing the
Do you
fuse.
have any idea what could cause that?
Fixing a vehicle with Chat
GPT.
Welcome to 2024.
Faulty starter motor or solenoid. The most likely cause is the starter motor or solenoid has a short or is drawing too much current, which can blow the fuse.
That makes
Starter
sense.
could be bad.
The results from Chat GPT did say battery corrosion could potentially cause a fuse to blow. And there is a
Fair
lot of
amount of
corrosion
corrosion there.
on this thing.
Fair amount.
Even though the voltage on the battery is really good,
Yep.
there is a good amount of corrosion. So it's kind of a Hail Mary before we go buy a new starter.
and start stealing more fuses.
We still got to steal more fuses. We're gonna have to go to this parts store anyway to get more fuses. I'm watching the fuse. All right, we're gonna test the battery corrosion.
All right, ready?
Ready. Yes!
Corroded battery.
Corroded battery, man. That's awesome.
You said I'll take it.
Wow. This is a super beautiful trail.
It's really pretty.
The trail has narrowed and it's become a not bad 2-track, but it has gotten narrower. Well, we have been climbing steadily in elevation. Over 8,000 feet now. Our camp is at about 8,500. The terrain is getting a lot rougher, but the trail so far is still really good. But the terrain around here is gorgeous. Rob, you knocked it out of the park for this campsite. It is incredible, even with the haze. Hi!
Hi!
Hello! Hello. Oh wait, you can't see me.
I will, and I can't move.
Hold on.
Or you won't be able to see me.
There we go. Look, it's Kara.
Hi.
Look, say hi. This is her last time to have signal. This is our last time. As soon as she's done with this.
This is my last time, yeah.
I know. She doesn't have much signal, and she's got to turn her phone in. I love you.
I love you.
Y'all kick ass.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too. I hate not being able to check in and go, how's it going? Did you get a check? Did you get this black? I hate it. You're breaking up. You moved. Yep, there we go. You lost your connection.
I can't. I love you.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Ah, that was awesome. That was awesome. That made my day. But that's the last time I'll see her for 8 days. All right, time to get this thing set up. Well, this is one epic campsite. I mean, this tops the list of some of the best I've stayed at. The views from here are unreal. And I am disappointed in the haze, but I bet that makes for a beautiful sunset. Look at the views from here. Well, I do have a very beautiful sunset just lingering down in the valley. The sun's actually over here, but the best view's over there. We do have a nice little, half moon tonight? So, beautiful drive up here. It's been just a fun day all around. Tomorrow, we're going to stay here. We're going to camp here 2 nights. And Brett's going to change all of his coil packs, get his vehicle hopefully back up to 100% because it's still throwing codes, misfires on cylinders 1 and 9. So he's going to deal with that, and we're going to watch the rally. There's 3 live streams tomorrow, so we're going to do that. I'm going to do a lot of editing tomorrow for this video, and man, I cannot wait to spend the day here tomorrow. I think it's going to be really cold overnight. Gosh, what a place to just spend a couple days. There it is.
Et voila.
So
Well, I had to get her in the sand. Like,
oh yeah, but still, that was what, 2 days, 3 days? That was.
Well, it's time to end the video. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Very different, totally different rig. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Giving this full-size life a shot over the next 2 weeks. And today was great. Today's great. Definitely like having this space. It is a little different being in a full-size rig with interior space, traveling with people in full-size rigs with interior space, because when it's time to cook dinner, there's like nobody outside cooking dinner together. We're all in here, and then take our food out, or like last night, it was later, so we all just kind of ate in our vehicles. So that's a little different than everybody cooking outside and having that time. But gonna end this video, and tomorrow we're not moving camp, so I'm not gonna start a new video tomorrow. The next video that you watch will be started 2 days from now, and no clue where we're gonna go yet. So be sure and subscribe, follow along, like this video if you would, if you did, and if you want to consider supporting the channel, gain access to special content, special events, all of our GPS data, like this amazing campsite, then check out the Patreon link in the description. And for all of our merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. I'm going to go to sleep soon and see you next time. Thanks for watching.